In the near future, Earth faces an environmental catastrophe that triggers the formation of a mysterious trench in the Atlantic Ocean. This trench, which stretches for miles beneath the ocean surface, is named the Atlantic Enigma Trench. Its existence baffles the scientific community as it seems to uncover mysterious creatures and long-buried secrets. International efforts are underway to explore and comprehend the secrets of the trench. Sarah Perry, the renowned marine biologist and oceanographer, leads an international team of brilliant scientists, each an expert in their respective fields, to investigate the Atlantic Enigma Trench. The team's state-of-the-art submersible, the Atlanter, is specifically designed to withstand the immense pressure and extreme conditions of the trench. Alongside Sarah are David Josh, the skilled pilot, Jackie Wilson, the gifted marine geologist, Olivia Jones, the marine biologist specialized in deep-sea creatures, Laura Matthew, the expert in underwater acoustics, and Mitchell Taylor, the seasoned submersible engineer. As the Atlanter descends into the trench, the team encounters peculiar and previously undiscovered species of deep-sea fishes, many of which possess bioluminescent features. Each discovery fills them with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Using specialized cameras and equipment, they systematically examine and record these creatures, evoking memories of extinct sea animals. The discoveries include countless species of deep-sea worms, giant octopuses with bioluminescent skin that pulses with an ethereal glow, and many other invertebrates that have adapted to thrive in the extreme pressure and frigid temperatures of the trench's depth. Using the robotic arms of the Atlanter, they collect samples of deep-sea plants for scientific analysis. However, as they venture deeper into the trench, a disturbing sensation washes over the crew. It starts with subtle changes, a dimming of their surroundings. At first, they attribute it to the increasing depth and the limitations of their submersible's external lights. But soon, it becomes clear that something more ominous is happening. Their vision falters, as if an unseen force is encroaching upon their ability to see. Panicking, the team assembles for an emergency meeting. The consensus is unanimous. They must abort the mission and return to the surface immediately. David, with a hint of unease in his voice, pushes the emergency button. The Atlanter initiates its ascent procedures, and a sense of relief begins to wash over the crew. But just as they start to believe they are escaping the mysterious trench, an unforeseen calamity unfolds. Out of nowhere, a swirling vortex of energy materializes around the submersible. Its power is astonishing, and it exerts an irresistible force, pulling the Atlanter back into the trench with relentless fury. The crew's initial relief turns into sheer terror as they are dragged deeper into the trench, far from the safety of the surface. The Atlanter's hull creaks and groans under the increasing pressure, and the crew members exchange fearful glances. Sarah wakes up with her vision impaired, everything appearing blurry and indistinct. Feeling disoriented, she initially attributes it to a power outage caused by a malfunction in the submersible systems deep within the trench. As she fumbles for her flashlight, the anxious voices of her teammates calling out to each other interrupt her. "Is everyone okay?" Sarah shouts, her voice trembling with unease. "I'm here," replies Olivia, "but I can't see a thing. What happened?" "I'm not sure," she responds, her mind racing to make sense of the situation. "Let's try to use the voice recognition system to get the status of the submersible." With a few commands, they activate the submersible's onboard computer. The voice recognition system responds. Submersible systems are operational. Current location, unidentified land. Perplexed by the response, they decide to open the door of the submersible, aiming to gain insight into their predicament. As the door swings open, there is a complete absence of light. Panic sets in as they realize that their flashlights, headlamps, and even the submersible's external lights are utterly useless. "What's going on?" Jackie asks, his voice trembling with fear. Sarah's mind races as she tries to piece together the limited information they have. "It's not just darkness," she whispers. I think we might be blind." A shiver of dread courses through the group as the gravity of their situation settles in. Marooned in an unfamiliar land, sightless and lacking a clear understanding of how they arrived, they comprehend the daunting and unprecedented challenge ahead. Several hours pass, prompting the scientists to explore their surroundings. Their initial revelation comes with the recognition of the proximity to a sea, the sound of waves crashing on a distant shore reaching their ears. They initiate soil testing using a scientific instrument, hoping to uncover some clues. To their astonishment, the instrument indicates a composition of elements and compounds that defy the norms of Earth. This seems impossible. The notion of having entered a parallel world takes root. Fear and uncertainty cloud their minds, leading them to stick close to their submersible, now their sole link to the world they once knew. In the distance, wild and unfamiliar sounds echo through the darkness, adding to the sense of unease. Suddenly, a group of individuals, their voices melodic and foreign, approaches the stranded scientists. Sarah, with a hint of nervousness, inquires, "Who are you? Where are we?" using a combination of hand signals and her voice. "You are in the land of Zelaria. We witnessed your arrival and came to help," replies the Zelarian chief. In the preceding hours, a group of Zelarians had noticed the submersible's arrival on Zelarian land. Quickly alerting the clan chief, they expressed concern about the potential threat it might pose to the inhabitants. Cautiously keeping their distance, Zelarians closely monitored the newcomers to ascertain whether they posed any danger before deciding to approach them. The people of Zelaria communicate in a modernized version of ancient Earth languages. Sarah, with some knowledge of Hebrew and Egyptian, struggles to understand their language. The scientists are guided to a gathering place where the chief of the Zelarian clan questions them. The chief, wise and regal, studies them with curiosity. The Zelarian chief asks, "What brings you here, travelers?" Sarah replies, "While exploring the ocean's depths, something occurred. We're unsure of how we ended up here." The Zelarian chief replies, "It seems you are not from our world, but you are not a threat. We shall help you." Relief washes over the scientists as Zelarians provide them with food and shelter. The food, unlike anything they've tasted before, is strange but oddly nourishing. After a few days, the scientists begin to notice changes within themselves. They are no longer stumbling in the dark, and faint glimmers of light start to pierce through the darkness that had enveloped them. "I can see shadows. I think my vision is returning," exclaims Mitchell in amazement. "Mine too. It's like something is awakening within us," adds Sarah with excitement. The nutrients present in the food have a profound effect on the scientists' vision. Slowly but surely, their sight is returning, revealing a world unlike anything they could have imagined. Sarah whispers, "We weren't blind. We were just unable to see the colors of this world." The scientists are astounded by the landscapes and creatures of Zelaria. Flora and fauna are adorned with radiant, surreal colors that defy earthly imagination. They embark on expeditions with their Zelarian friends to explore this fantastical realm. Conducting experiments to understand the unique properties of the unearthly colors, the scientists immerse themselves in the beauty of Zelaria. As they continue to explore, the scientists grow to understand and appreciate the harmony and interconnectedness of Zelaria. They share their knowledge with Zelarians, fostering a deep bond of friendship and mutual learning. Months pass, and the scientists have become honorary members of Zelaria. They sit around a vibrant, luminescent fire with the Zelarian chief. With newfound vision and a deeper understanding of the parallel world, the scientists have found their place in Zelaria. They share stories, knowledge, and laughter, bridging the gap between their worlds. The news of the scientists' arrival and their incredible transformation reaches every corner of the parallel world, captivating the hearts and minds of the people living there. Meanwhile, in a distant region of the parallel world, Elias, an adventurer and historian, embarks on a quest. Intrigued by the astounding tales of scientists who arrived from another world and regained their sight, Elias mutters to himself, "If the stories are true, then perhaps the ancient myths are true as well. Elias's journey leads him to Empiria, an abandoned city from centuries past. Within a pyramid, he discovers ancient scrolls and texts, dusty with age. Examining the writings, Elias learns of a time when people from Earth arrived in this world, blind, and restored their sight by consuming the fruits of the land. As Elias uncovers more evidence, his skepticism begins to wane. Compelled by his findings, Elias rushes to Zelaria to share his revelations. Approaching the Zelarian chief, Elias anxiously says, "Chief, I've uncovered ancient texts that tell of our ancestors arriving in this world just like these travelers. They too were blind and regained their vision with the fruits of this land." The Zelarian chief responds, "I've heard about it, but I considered it more of a legend." "It's not a legend, chief. It's real. Just like these travelers, they were stranded here, searching for a way back to Earth," Elias affirms. Curious, Sarah asks, "Is there any documentation of how they arrived in this world or if anyone managed to return?" Elias proceeds to present ancient writings and drawings, recounting a tale. In the 2nd millennium BC, a mystical wormhole appears on the uninhabited island of Wuntra, situated in the expansive Atlantic Ocean. This anomaly acts as a conduit, linking Earth to an alternate world within the multiverse. The climatic conditions on this island are unparalleled on Earth. Relentless storms encircle its shores, the sky a tumultuous canvas of lightning and thunder. Violent ocean waves crash against rocky cliffs, forming a formidable barrier. Despite its ominous aura, the allure of exploring Wuntra draws numerous brave souls. Many embark on expeditions to unravel the mysteries of the island, yet none emerge successful in their endeavors. Various ships from different kingdoms converge around the island. An atmosphere of anticipation permeates the air as these seafarers seek ways to breach the island's mysterious defenses. Unexpectedly, the once turbulent atmosphere of Wuntra inexplicably calms, creating an eerie silence. As the awaiting adventurers make landfall, their senses are immediately overwhelmed by the breathtaking beauty of the island. Nature unfolds in a splendid display, captivating them with its majestic landscapes and enchanting vistas. However, the serenity is short-lived as Wuntra's atmosphere undergoes a sudden and violent transformation, compelling the startled explorers to seek refuge in a large cave located at the heart of the island. The adventurers, awestruck by the enormity of the cave, embark on a journey into its depths. The atmosphere inside the cave is both ominous and intriguing as they venture further. Suddenly, a surge of energy, unforeseen and mystical, envelopes them as they traverse the cavernous depths. In an instant, the explorers are transported into a parallel world, an unfamiliar realm beyond the confines of their understanding. The transition is seamless yet disorienting. In a catastrophic turn, Wuntra collapses, being swallowed by the Atlantic Ocean, taking the wormhole and its mysteries with it. Over generations, the story of Wuntra fades into legend on Earth. Upon entering the parallel world, the people initially grapple with the disconcerting notion that they have descended into darkness by falling into the depths of a cavernous pit. Amidst the perplexity, a notable revelation emerges. Abraham, a man born blind, possesses an extraordinary ability to perceive the world around him. Amazement and confusion swirl within the group as Abraham articulates the newfound beauty of his vision, his words painting a picture of a realm beyond their understanding. In this surreal journey, Abraham assumes an unexpected role as a guide, leading his bewildered companions to a secure haven within the parallel world. As they start consuming the fruits of the parallel world, their vision is restored and they marvel at the astonishing colors they have never seen. Stranded in the parallel world, the people initiate a quest to find a route back to Earth. Forming groups, they explore the parallel world in various directions. After years of searching, a gradual transition occurs as people begin to settle down. The descendants of those trapped in the parallel world eventually construct a city, naming it Empiria. Over millennia, This civilization undergoes evolution marked by wisdom. A rumor circulates among Empyreans. It spoke of Abraham, the man who had once been blind, uncovered the pathway that led back to Earth. The knowledge he possessed carried a weighty dilemma. If others stranded in this parallel world become aware of the route, he would face a critical choice. He must either accompany them back to Earth, sacrificing his sight once more, or remain in the parallel world, resigned to solitude. Faced with this intricate decision, Abraham forges a tacit pact with himself, determined to shield the secret route and withhold the knowledge from others. Empyreans lead a peaceful life, but their tranquility is disrupted by a menacing group known as Nextralis, which appears in Empiria seemingly out of nowhere. Since their initial appearance, these mysterious beings intermittently descend upon Empiria, catching the inhabitants off guard as they embark on a ruthless hunt for sustenance. Nextralis are not ordinary predators. They are colossal giants, each member of the group distinguished by a unique combination of body parts. Some Nextralis boast multiple hearts, while others flaunt numerous hands, heads, legs, tails, and an array of other anatomical features. Their diverse and formidable compositions set them apart, making each encounter with the group a harrowing experience for Empyreans. Empyreans discover that Nextralis emerge from the mountains near Empiria. Despite numerous attempts by brave souls from Empiria to seek revenge in the mountains, they couldn't locate these giants. Nextralis roam across different worlds, hunting the inhabitants. Empyreans, in response, assemble an army to defend their city against Nextralis attacks, but their efforts end in failure. As the attacks become more frequent, the people of Empiria face a dilemma. In response, they opt to forsake their thriving city. Empyreans disperse to various locations in the parallel world, with a significant population journeying to a distant corner of their realm to establish a new haven, Zelaria. Here, they aspire to escape the relentless assaults and create a more secure existence. With the establishment of Zelaria, the once bustling streets of Empiria fall into silence. The abandoned city serves as a poignant reminder of the perilous encounters with Nextralis. The giants continue their occasional visits to Empiria. They depart disappointed, unable to find inhabitants to satisfy their predatory needs. Upon finishing the narrative of Zelarian's origin, Elias leaves the chief and the residents astounded. Zelarians were unaware of these events that unfolded millennia ago. Their knowledge is confined to the prohibition on venturing to Empiria due to the presence of giants. Elias shares with Sarah that the records contain no indication of anyone successfully returning to Earth. Zelaria has its own scientific community, standing as the most advanced in the parallel world. As Sarah and her team settle into their new life, they forge friendships and work tirelessly alongside native scientists to comprehend the principles governing wormholes. Together, they develop technology holding the promise of returning the stranded scientists to Earth. The device they create is a marvel of scientific ingenuity, capable of generating a wormhole back to their home planet. However, there's a catch. To ensure a safe return, a similar device must exist on Earth. Without it, there's a risk of ending up in a completely different world, with unknown consequences. The scientists know they can't take that risk, as the multiverse is a vast and unpredictable realm. For years, they diligently wait, hopeful that their counterparts on Earth will make a breakthrough in wormhole technology. Meanwhile, Sarah and her team, along with Elias, embark on a daring mission to Empiria in search of clues that could lead them back to Earth. As they explore the abandoned city, they are captivated by the remnants of its once vibrant past. The team stumbles upon a large library, its shelves filled with books detailing the history of Earth. Sarah is awestruck by the wealth of knowledge preserved within these ancient pages. Despite their thorough search, the team finds no information on reconnecting with Earth. Undeterred, they continue their exploration, moving from one dilapidated building to another. Abruptly, a noise shatters the silence. Wounded Nextralis resting under trees and others searching for sustenance come into sight. Elias, quick to react, urges Sarah and the others to seek refuge in a nearby building. Within the confines of the structure, Sarah's keen observation uncovers a crucial detail, a key clutched in the hands of the severely injured Nextralis leader. Her intuition prompts her to speculate that this key could function as the mechanism allowing Nextralis to traverse between different worlds. The distinctive feature of the Nextralis leader, characterized by 7 tails, sets it apart from its giant peers. Some Nextralis roam Empiria, completing a circuit before returning. As time elapses, the Nextralis leader succumbs to injuries, leading to the ascension of another giant adorned with 9 horns to leadership. The passing of the 7-tailed giant is marked by a solemn burial near the mountains. Sarah and Elias stealthily trail Nextralis, witnessing their ascent to the mountain's peak. Upon arrival, Sarah is astonished to discover a circle of colossal stones reminiscent of Stonehenge in England. The giants gather within this circle, and the new leader strategically places the key at its center. As the stone on the key begins to shine, a luminous, lightning-like radiance accompanied by a powerful suction envelopes Nextralis, causing them to vanish. Sarah and Elias observe the portal at a distance, but the destination remains uncertain. After this close encounter with Nextralis, Elias, Sarah, and her team return to Zalaria, their minds filled with the mysteries of the portal. Several months later, refugees from the land of Twincone seek asylum in Zalaria. Twincone, a small kingdom located in close proximity to ancient Empiria but separated by a sea, had remained untouched by Nextralis for centuries. The giants, historically unable to explore lands beyond Empiria, had faced challenges traversing the sea. Under the guidance of their new leader, they ingeniously designed a bridge to reach Twincone. Despite the valiant efforts of Twincone's army, Nextralis proved overwhelmingly powerful. The giants razed the entire territory, capturing many as a source of sustenance. Those fortunate enough to escape dispersed to various places across the world. Zalarians extend a warm welcome to the refugees from Twincone. In a meeting attended by the Zalarian chief, Elias, and Sarah, discussions revolve around devising strategies to defend Zalaria from the imminent threat posed by Nextralis. Concerns are raised that if Nextralis continue their movement through different territories in this parallel world, Zalaria might soon be within their reach. Additionally, neighboring clans of Zalaria seek assistance following the Twincone incident. Various ideas are suggested, but it becomes evident that not everything is effective in the face of the formidable powers possessed by Nextralis. Sarah proposes the idea of destroying the portal through which Nextralis enter this world, making it impossible for them to land. While initially seeming viable, Elias remembers reading about Empyreans attempting numerous methods to demolish the portal, all in vain. The portal is exceptionally powerful, capable of immediate self-restoration after any damage, and it is guarded by invisible forces. Attempts to destroy it in the past resulted in those trying being reduced to ashes. The discussion concludes without arriving at a suitable solution. Faced with the looming threat of Nextralis, Zalarians take strategic measures, preparing a robust defense and engaging in rigorous training. One day, crucial news reaches them: Nextralis have not departed the world. They are still encamped in the mountains near Empiria. Shockingly, it is revealed that many of the captured Twincones remain confined in cages within this vicinity. Responding swiftly to this alarming revelation, Sarah, Elias, the Zalarian army, and valiant individuals from other clans unite for a daring mission: to liberate the imprisoned Twincones from the clutches of Nextralis. Under the cover of night, the rescue mission commences while Nextralis are in deep slumber. The team adeptly liberates Twincones from their cages, guiding them toward the awaiting ships for a swift escape. However, a perilous moment unfolds as they approach a cage near a sleeping giant. The giant abruptly awakens, sounding the alarm and alerting other Nextralis. A skirmish ensues, with Nextralis, still affected by the lingering effects of their intoxication, struggling to mount a formidable defense. Nextralis, hampered by the remnants of their inebriation, seize the opportunity to escape the world, taking with them whatever they can salvage, including some unreleased captives. In the midst of the struggle, Sarah is captured by one of the giants. Elias, witnessing her peril, valiantly attempts to intervene, but his efforts prove futile. Another giant, noticing the rescue attempt, promptly confines Elias to a separate cage. In the aftermath, Nextralis vanished through the portal, leaving behind a landscape marked by the echoes of the tumultuous encounter. Nextralis, along with Sarah, Elias, and several twincones in cages, arrive in the world inhabited by Nextralis. The land of Nextralis is enveloped by clouds, featuring large stone doors of various colors positioned at each corner. Each door serves as a gateway to another world, providing a glimpse into the vastness of the multiverse. The captured individuals find themselves confined in a prison that proves to be a formidable challenge to escape. Within this prison, Sarah and Elias encounter beings from diverse worlds, each displaying appearances markedly distinct from humans. Despite relentless efforts, they struggle to find a viable means of escape from their captivity. As time elapses within the confines of the prison, the inhabitants witness a grim routine, Nextralis selecting individuals from the captive group for their daily sustenance. Trapped with little hope of escape, a sudden spectacle captures their attention, a distant clash between two giants. On closer inspection, Sarah discerns that this confrontation is a battle for dominance between Nextralis' leader and another colossal giant adorned with 3 heads, a potential contender for the leadership. The skirmish concludes with the demise of the current leader, and the triumphant giant proclaims his might, establishing himself as the new leader. In the wake of this power shift, the victorious giant decrees a grand feast, intending to consume all the prisoners for the feast, marking their ominous fate. As Sarah and Elias witness the grim spectacle of the feast unfolding, they acknowledge the bleak possibility that this could be their final moments. The prisoners are taken to the location where the feast preparations are underway, and the air is thick with a sense of impending doom. Suddenly, a piercing scream shatters the tense atmosphere emanating from Nextralis' leader's throne. To their astonishment, the giant with 3 heads, the new leader, is brutally stabbed to death by the wife of the giant with 9 horns. The unexpected act triggers chaos among the giants, creating a momentary distraction that allows the prisoners to seize an opportunity for escape. In the midst of the ensuing pandemonium, Sarah and Elias desperately search for the key that will lead them back to the parallel world from where they came. Their eyes fall upon the lifeless body of the giant with 3 heads, near which lies the key. Swiftly, Elias retrieves the key, and with Sarah and the other prisoners in tow, they make a frantic dash toward the stone door through which they initially arrived. Amid the giant's confusion, they manage to slip away unnoticed. The escape route takes them back to the mountains near Empiria. With the key now in Elias's possession, a sense of relief washes over them as they assume that Nextralis cannot follow them back to their world. Upon their return to Zelaria, Sarah and Elias receive a warm welcome from Zelarians. The inhabitants of Zelaria acknowledge the courage and resourcefulness displayed by Sarah and Elias in liberating prisoners and overcoming the clutches of Nextralis. Their effort not only saved lives but also delivered a decisive blow to the looming threat of Nextralis by securing the key that connected their world to the giant's realm. The once present danger is now effectively averted, allowing Zelaria to breathe a sigh of relief and ensuring the safety and well-being of its inhabitants. Shortly thereafter, a signal reaches Zelaria through the wormhole device, a product of collaborative efforts between the Zelarian scientific community and Sarah's team. The message is a test signal sent from Earth, originating from a prototype wormhole-generating device developed on Earth. Despite Earth's existing technological limitations, which confine it to transmitting messages through the wormhole, the Zelarian scientific community and Sarah's team provide detailed instructions to Earth's scientists. This guidance allows them to faithfully replicate the design and construction of the wormhole device developed in Zelaria. This collaborative partnership marks a crucial step forward in bridging the gap between the two worlds. During an emotionally charged conversation, Sarah unfolds the captivating narrative of their extraordinary journey, a narrative that begins with the mysterious disappearance of the submersible in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean, leading to the discovery of the parallel world and the subsequent developments in Zelaria. As her words weave through the intricate details, families of the missing submersible crew members are overcome with joy at the revelation of their survival. The newfound hope becomes a beacon for those who had feared the worst. Scientists on Earth channel their dedication into advancing their understanding of wormhole technology. Years pass, and finally, Earth scientists achieve success in the creation of a stable and functional wormhole. In a poignant moment, Sarah solemnly assures the Zalarian chief that Earthlings will extend a helping hand if the threat of Nextralis reemerges. Elias, having become an integral part of Sarah's team, accompanies them on their journey back to Earth. Upon their arrival, the Earth's vibrant colors appear blurred to the travelers. It takes days for their vision to adjust and perceive the world in its usual hues. Elias, in particular, is astonished by the vivid spectrum of Earth's colors. Eager to share their extraordinary experiences, the team recounts the tale of the parallel world to the people of Earth. The narrative captivates the Earthlings, sparking curiosity and a desire to explore the unseen colors of this mysterious world beyond their own. Amidst discussions, a question surfaces among Earth's inhabitants. Which world's colors is the most beautiful? Sarah provides a profound perspective in response, stating that each color offers a unique experience, and attempting to compare them is an exercise in futility. Due to the inherent practical challenges, the exchange between Earth and the parallel world is limited, with only a select group of researchers making the journey. Similarly, a few individuals from the parallel world venture to Earth, with the primary focus being the exchange of knowledge. The collaborative efforts of scientists lead to a remarkable breakthrough: the recreation of the unique colors of the parallel world within laboratory settings in Earth. These colors can only be perceived through specially designed glasses, enhancing the viewing experience. As word spreads about the captivating hues beyond the comprehension of the human eye, there is a surge in demand for the opportunity to witness these extraordinary colors. In response, a groundbreaking cinematic endeavor takes shape. A movie is crafted, narrating the story of scientists' explorations of the parallel world. What makes this movie revolutionary is its innovative use of special glasses, allowing viewers to immerse themselves in the vibrant spectrum of colors that exist beyond the confines of the known world. This cinematic breakthrough not only captivates audiences but also expands the boundaries of world cinema. The unique viewing experience offered by the special glasses creates a new dimension in storytelling, blurring the lines between reality and imagination. As people embrace the enchanting colors through this groundbreaking cinematic innovation, the boundaries of artistic expression are pushed, fostering a deeper appreciation for the wonders that lie beyond our conventional understanding. Somewhere in the Western Ghats, a village falls under the influence of an inexplicable force, driving its innocent inhabitants to undertake a grand endeavor: the construction of a stone circle reminiscent of Stonehenge. Fueled by a vivid vision, the villagers work tirelessly for months, erecting the monumental structure shrouded in secrecy from the outside world. As the last stone is placed, an eerie calm settles over the village, and the hypnotic influence that guides the construction lifts. The villagers, who are consumed by an otherworldly compulsion, return to their normal selves, seemingly unaware of the monumental task they've just accomplished. The weather in the vicinity of the stone circle turns turbulent, with violent storms, lightning strikes, and an unsettling energy that seems to emanate from the very stones they painstakingly erected. In a frenzy of fear, the villagers scramble to escape the tumultuous weather surrounding the stone circle. The true purpose of this stone circle remains yet to be revealed,